Hi, this is just a short, quick video of the song that we just stayed at. The song is built by AnGia. I did say in my video about that I thought this was the same quality and stuff as here in Sky 89. It is actually not. There are quality differences and design differences that make the song lower quality than Sky 89. So I would say that from what I've seen and know so far, Sky 89 is the most luxurious building AnGia have that I've seen. The song was okay. They have a good location. It's not far to the beach, about 5 minute walk, and they have a pool on the roof. As you see here, there are many buildings there, 3 buildings, and many people. 1,500 apartments in these 3 buildings. But we stayed in the building B. In building B, there was only 4 elevators. Now, I don't know if it's correct, but let's say you take 1,500 apartments and divide it on 3 buildings. That would be like 500 apartments on each building, right? 4 elevators for 500 apartments is a little too little. So and also many of these buildings. I mean, if you live on the inside, here, your view is basically straight to here. You look into the neighbors, and the same if you're inside here, you look there. If you're inside on this side, you look out on the back. Basically, only here look out to the ocean, and if you here could see a little of the ocean as well. The rest do not have a view to the ocean. Maybe a few on this side here can look down to the ocean as well. But many actually out there do not have an ocean view. So that is a fact. I would say I've been traveling quite a bit. I've been traveling in Europe, I've been traveling in America, Australia, in Asia, and in Africa, and so on. I've been to the Middle East. My experience, I would rate this from like the building outside and the view and everything. I would rate this 3-star, basically. But the view, because we stayed basically on this side and had an ocean view, and the view was better than many 3-star I have stayed in, so I basically come to 3.5-star. But if you stay in like an apartment here, you don't have that view, then I would say 3. So it's a little tricky one, but I because it only 2 years old, so I would say 3.5-star. Then I'm a little nice. But I have lived in hotels, 3-star, that is just as good as this, maybe even not maybe, they are more clean. The management here do not clean the hallways, the elevator doors, and so on good enough, and on the like the areas outside is not clean and good enough either. So it look more worn down, and I guess that's just like it have to be because so many people stay here. 1,500 apartments. It's full in and out in the weekends, holidays, and so on, even on normal days. So I assume that it get worn down really quick. But if you have a good management operating the building, they will keep them a good maintenance, good cleaning, and so on. And it seems like the management in the song not do a good enough job. And also that elevator, too few elevators, it was a hell of a wait. We arrived here and we come in to the reception, and there was it looked like I was in the line for getting a ticket to Taylor Swift concert or something, because there was so many people there, and there was a long way to the elevator. Then I tried to go up to, I went up to the swimming pool on the roof, and you had to wait. Then we went out to go to the beach, and just go to the beach. I mean, first one elevator come, but it was full, and then you have to wait for another. You stand there for like 10-15 minutes before one elevator come. And I heard and read that in the weekends you can stand there for basically 30 minutes before you get an elevator. Now think about that. You sit in your you rent here, right? You rent an apartment. You want some food. You want to go down and eat because they have shops there. Normally take 5-10 minutes, and you back up. Here 30 minutes to wait for the elevator, get down, buy the food, and then you get in and think, now we're going to go up and eat. No, and then you have to wait another 20-30 minutes to get an elevator up. So it will take you like an hour or more than an hour just to buy some food, because the elevators, they are just too few elevators. That is not good. So honestly, the Song, I cannot, even on my good side, give it anything else than 3.5 star. And that is because it's new, and it has this rooftop pool, and it has the good view and good location. Now if this one was a little older, didn't have that ocean view and stuff, this one would be 3 star, 2.8 star, because like I said, I have lived in hotels, even here in Ho Chi Minh. I stayed in hotels 3 star that is way more clean than the Song. And that has a lot to say, at least for me. Also the noise cancellation, that was like, I don't know if it was any noise cancelling there at all, because we heard a lot of noise from the halls, other apartments and so on. The noise cancellation was, I don't know if there was any, honestly. It was very loud and noisy. And that too is a big difference from Sky 89 to the Song. Here in Sky 89 we actually have good noise cancelling, at least compared to the Song. It's very good. So I would say 3.5 star. That's on, then I'm maybe a little nice, but yeah, not more than that. So that is my conclusion of AnGia The Song. And quality and stuff inside, it's not the same as in Sky 89. Here we have Gruhe in faucets, in the sink in the bathroom. We have it in the showers in the bathrooms. In the Song they have Hefele. I'm not saying Hefele is bad, but it's not on the level with Gruhe. So it is a quality difference. In Sky 89 we have like rubber lists down on the doors, every door. They didn't have that in the Song. Now on the main door out to the hall, that rubber list is actually very nice, because you don't get the heat from the hall into the apartment. You don't get all the dust and shit from the hall into the apartment, and it also cancels a little bit of the noise, make it more quiet. So that was missing in the Song. Also we have a cook plate that is like a cooktop that is 3 plates, whereas in the Song the cook plate was 2 plates. So the cooktop only had 2 plates, smaller and cheaper. So I honestly, all over, I would say the build is slightly cheaper than here. Yes, it's not the same. It's not the same quality, and I would rate maybe Sky 89 as a 4 star, 4.5, but not 5. 5 star is a little higher up, yes. So AnGia build good. Now I've been thinking about every hotel I've been to in different parts of the world, in Europe, in America, in Australia, in Asia, in the Middle East, and so on, in Africa. And I must say that compared to all the hotels I've stayed in all over the world, on my nice side, the Song is 3.5 star. Many, if I should be completely honest and ruthful, I would say 3 star. But I say the location and view is good, and it is new. I know that, so I give it a 3.5. But if somebody professional should give it, I think it would be a 3 star. When it comes to Sky 89, I think that would be a fair 4 star, because of the quality difference and cleanliness much more clean here and more facilities and so on. So an easy 4-star at least here in Sky 89. It could go up to 4.5, but at least 4, maybe 4.5 in Sky 89. So Sky 89 is a good notch up from this. I'm gonna say there are differences. The song was okay. I was a little let down when we came in because the apartment was actually quite dirty. The other thing, when we came to the kitchen, the first thing we saw were ants crawling up and stuff. So that got nothing to do with like the building in itself, because each landlord owned the apartment and rent them out. So another one, if we rent another apartment, it could be clean and nice. That I don't know. But the apartment we stayed in was dirty, and to have dirty bathrooms and dirty kitchen is everything but pleasant. I mean, it's not nice to cook there, and it's certainly not nice to shower and brush your teeth and go toilet in a dirty place. So honestly, that was not a good experience. And if I should rate it with that like apartment, that particular apartment we stayed in, I couldn't have given this more than 2.5 stars, honestly, because that apartment was dirty. Even things were broken in the apartment as well, so it wasn't good. And it showed because they rent out so much all the time. They rent out, that it seems like they don't have time to go in and actually fix it and clean it up good. Because they're so busy getting the money in that and of course that is not good. So am I going back to the song? I was there, and my feeling when I was there was no, I will never ever come back to the song. Maybe when I get a little time, I reconsider it, but I will probably bargain on the price, because if I'm gonna stay here and wait for the elevator, come to a dirty apartment, it's gonna be hot, humid. You go into the elevator, the alarm go off because too many people and too heavy weight on the elevators, and dirty hallways, dirty floors, dirty walls. Even the elevator doors were dirty. I mean, I'm not sure if, then I need to get a hell of a good price. And the pool up there is nice, but they have this thing, kids cannot swim on the pool, rooftop pool. If you want your kids to come up there and swim, they need to be 140 centimeter tall or taller. If they are 139, 138 centimeter, you have to go down to floor 5 to the children pool and swim there. Or you have to go to the beach. But that is a little like the kids cannot use so in a way that is good for the adults. The adults get it quiet and nice, but the kids want to play too, and it's not fun for the kids. And as a family, a little shit, you want to go up there, but you can't bring your kids, and then you have to stay down there and stuff like that, because you kind of want to be with your family and not leave the family alone. So yeah, that was a little, I didn't like it too much. Well, that is the rule there. That is how it is. So, but yeah, the management need to do a much better job. I can say that. They not clean it good enough. There is a lack of elevators. There is not enough elevators in the song, so there is a lot of waiting. It's hot weather. You come from the beach or the pool, you're wet, standing in wet clothes, and you have to wait. It's not very fun. You're hungry, you go down buy food, and you have to stand there and wait instead of get up quick and can eat. So it's, I wasn't too impressed positively. I was impressed, I'm going to say that, but rather in a negative way, sadly. So that they cannot fix that elevator issue very fast. The building is already built. The elevators are already there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see how they can fix that. What they can fix is cleaning and maintenance for everything else, and the management can do a much better job on that. So that is something they really need to work on. The landlord we rented from need really to clean up the apartment and fix the broken things in the apartment, because to have an apartment with a nice view doesn't help when it's really, really dirty, and ants crawling inside the first thing you see when you get in. It's not very pleasant. So that was not good. I mean, these are the risks when you rent Airbnb. Sadly, we got a not good one. I'm sure some others keep it clean and nice, and then you have a much better experience. But I try now to give a review and a score for AnGia The Song as a whole, and I leave the apartment and that experience out of it, and then I would say 3.5 stars. That's compared to all the hotels I have stayed in, and this was built as a hotel or holiday apartment condotel, so it is a condotel. And to be fair, if you're gonna compare this to any other hotel, you come to clean hotels, clean rooms, clean elevators. So this was not, and that's why I cannot give it a higher score. Like I said, I've been to 3-star hotels in Thailand, even here in Ho Chi Minh. 3-star hotels that actually look more pleasant inside. Clean, nice, smell good, no problem with elevators, and so on. So I would say 3.5 star is on the nice side, and the absolutely best I can give the song. So, and again, the quality in the song is not the same as in Sky 89. So AnGia, the best building they have as far as I know is Sky 89. But that's it for today. So yeah, please subscribe and like my videos, and see you again next time. Bye bye.